Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Denver Broncos. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Denver. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by the full-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Captain. Hold on a second.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Headed out right. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
26. Hey, 88, 258.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
14 yards. And the Steelers first down. Again at 14.
They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's another Steelers first down.
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. A gain of 14. First down.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. A pistol snap. Rodgers. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Captain. Hold on, set.
Nix off the play action. Completed to his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's taking a shot down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Play action with Nix. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain. Kill.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Hold on, set. Ready. Chill. On square.
They're going for it. It's Nix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
For us Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And they are going to be in great shape here. He gets this down to the 6. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Steelers first down. first and goal at the 6-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Now here's Rodgers. Brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Gainwell. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Going for it with Warren. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to try another deep one here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Nix looking to throw. They try to set the screen. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hold on, son.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
That's good for a Broncos.
Nix with it on first. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be second down.
He was covered.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Joe. Ready. Captain. Bombers.
Again on second and 10. Nix made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Reaches the 40, finds a seam down the middle, and he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here, clock's still running.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Bombers.
Once more, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
Hold on, son. Oh, ready. My name.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And that will not be enough for a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet, but there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Back to throw it. Look at this, first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Run for Warren here to start the 3rd. He cuts it right, and he's out in the clear. Hits the 20. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
17. Broncos nothing. Chris Boswell to kick
Now
off
Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Flush down out to his left. Nix is hit, and he lost that football. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards, sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. Look at that power, deep left side. Wide open down the field, and he has it! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On 2nd down, Warren. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
26.
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official? We've got a flag down.
Jump out!
3rd and long for him here. Completed left side to Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. That's gonna catch the crossbar and be sent backwards. No good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 4-point game here in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
17. Broncos 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Rodgers off the play action. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Counterplay here, Warren. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs could go do their job.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Steelers only up by a few. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st, it's Warren again. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and the back can show off his wheels.
His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Firing quickly as Rodgers completes. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They're going to pass it here to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact...
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Harvey now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Forced out to his right. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take possession at the 26-yard line. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Nix now on 1st and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 30
And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Sends this to the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Captain. Oh, my son!
Nix. Chased out to his right. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.